Alright, I think I'm going to just jump right in here with the adaptation to technology. And I want to talk about this person's word control first. I mean, right here it starts right off with digital literacy is the ability to read, compose, and communicate in computer environments. I love how they just move right from their own words right into a quote. The only thing I would for myself is I'm more of a, I like saying Hasher and Hasher says this or whatever, or the first time I use the source, but that's just preference. I really like her response to the task. As I was informed that this task was to use a source, a few sources, only a few sources, and really deep, like delve into them. And she really does that. I also like her her organization, her paragraph organization. If I can find what I'm looking for, there was this a perfect intro to one of her paragraphs. Right here. Hosher and Self discussed that schools are not only a gateway for people to acquire digital literacy. I like how she tells you, that's a perfect topic sentence in my mind. You know exactly what you're going to be reading, and then she just closes it up beautifully as well. She does use a source, but she does conclude it really well. And you can tell that she knows how to use her mechanics. Her punctuation is really well-rounded, very good. She knows how to use those sources and put them right into the sentence and make it look flawless. I think that's amazing. I think I'm going to move on to her next one. This one's really long, as you can see, but it's still only using 3 sources, and I think that's wonderful. So here, she first shows her knowledge, like you said, Dr. Justice, where she talks about how she uses Plato, and she quotes Plato. I myself am going to be talking a little bit about how we lose our memories, and it inspired me that she used Plato. I don't know if I could use it myself now that she's done it, but I definitely want to look in to see who talks about that, who's someone that I could use to talk about this as a source. She also uses so much language control when she's talking about all these researchers in one go, in a paragraph, but she works them in so flawlessly. And then she talks about herself. My cell phone is on the bedside table as I exchange texts with my mom and friends, while of course the TV is on in the background. I may be able to chew gum and watch TV at the same time, but the question is, how well am I managing my task load, my digital task load? It really shows that she's really excited about this. She's talking in a way that you understand, and you can see yourself doing that. That imagery is just beautiful, and so I really admire that. I really want to use some of these abilities that she has. I like how she can so flawlessly move in from her own words into a quote. That's something that I really want to employ in my own portfolio. I think I'm going to move on to the next portfolio. And this one, sorry, let me get to the top here. Okay. I really like how she chose something that she's obviously interested in. She's obviously interested in video games, and so she decided he or she actually, I'm sorry, I'm not sure if it's a boy or a girl, but the author obviously has a lot of interest in video games, and so they decided to use that, and I think that's amazing, and that's why I want to do the cyberbullying one so much, is because it's so close to home. So that's really related to response to task, and I'm not exactly sure where it is, but there is an alliteration in here that is beautifully written, and that takes a lot of language control. And she uses her sources really well. She talks about Digital Nation, which is one that we've used many a time. She develops the essay really well, and her grammar, I don't see any problem with it. It all makes sense to me. Thank you for listening to me. Have a great day.